So we are here. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, Craftsmas is all in full swing. So what does everybody think of Craftsmas so far? I really love today's project, the one that I did today that's going out tomorrow. It's one of my favorite kind of things to do. So y'all will get to see that tomorrow. I wanted to remind you that the Deco Film Soft Metallics are on sale this week. So the big sale this week is the Deco Film Soft Metallics. All right. So, sorry, I don't know what's going on. So they're on sale 25% off. So that's a really good deal if you're interested in purchasing. I'm glad y'all are liking Craftsmas. We put a lot of time and money and effort into Craftsmas. It's one of my favorite things to do. It can be a little overwhelming, but it's fun. Oh, thank you, Anna. I love playing with eyeshadow color, and this pink look, I love pink. Love, love, love pink. Thank you, Roberta. I bought this at a local, actually my husband bought it for me at a local boutique. It's made like a sweatshirt. So it's kind of more of like the dolman sleeves, but it's stretchy and it's thin. It's very comfortable. Very, very comfortable, which is what I like. It is very comfortable. That's how, I mean, it's funny because y'all know, y'all see me. This is done. And like I do my hair and stuff now since I cut it off. But for the most part, I am still like a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl. And comfort is key for me. I mean, like this looks a little dressier, but it's just like throwing on a t-shirt. And I mean, other than that, I got my, ripped jeans on because that's like my favorite thing. For glow in the dark, it is 330, Elizabeth. But it kind of depends too on which brand you're using. I mean, sometimes different brands call for other things. Julius, you're fine. You are fine. Everybody runs late sometimes, but I still love doing these, even with live chat is so much fun. So much fun. This is where I think you get to know me, and this is where I get to know y'all. Well, and see, around here, it doesn't get cold. Not very often. And I love, so if it's going to be long sleeves, for the most part, it's got to be thin. I can't wear, I mean, you've noticed how often, even this year, have you seen me in long sleeves? We have a cold front coming through. And I think we have another tropical storm coming through. This year's been the weirdest year. So it's supposed to start raining tonight. So the high tomorrow is going to be 73 and then the low of 46. Alex, my name is Betsy. Christy, if you're giving it away, you can use an ICP design. But if you're trying to sell it, no, that all that stuff is copyright. Oh, I can't wait to see what you make, Jewelry. I always love to see what people make. Yep, Jinsey, that's how it is in Texas. Hopefully not, Tammy, but I think it's just a tropical storm, and hopefully it's nothing too bad. So maybe it'll be okay. I mean, then there's Halloween this weekend, time change this weekend. How do y'all feel about time change? So the fall time change doesn't bother me as much, other than like I feel like I'm getting up super early. But spring forward, I wish they would just leave the time alone. Wish they would just leave it alone. Uh, Minnesota right now, wish you could find warm sweatshirts, 3X, but there's a shortage. Dawn, there's a shortage on a lot of shirts and stuff. There's a lot of shortages on things. I don't know if y'all noticed this. Like, I drink Coke Zero. This is like what I love to drink. Coke Zero, Diet Dr. Pepper are almost impossible to find. One, there's supposed to be an aluminum can shortage. Two, Coca-Cola, which does Coke Zero, has slowed production on things that aren't as popular like Coke Zero and Cherry Coke to make sure that they're producing enough regular Coke and Diet Coke in case there's a shutdown or other things. That is one of the things I found. Like, we literally, if we go to the grocery store or any store and we can find like 12 packs of Coke Zero, we buy what we can because it has been so hard to find. Charlotte, I am about 6 hours from Dallas. Where I am at is near the Gulf Coast. So where we're located in Texas, I am closer to Louisiana than I am to Houston. That's how I am, Angel. I need the caffeine. And whenever I was pregnant with Cameron, I was diabetic, had preeclampsia, diabetes, toxemia, and so I couldn't have regular soda. I put on weight like nobody's business, and I was the dietitian said I could have Coke Zero or Diet Coke in moderation because going from regular Coca-Cola to nothing was like, no, you don't want to see me without the caffeine. So the dietitian said I could have Coke Zero in moderation. So I can do Coke Zero. I cannot do Diet Coke. I cannot stand the taste of Diet Coke at all. But I also don't like, well, I don't like most diet drinks, but like if I'm going to drink, like I prefer Diet Dr. Pepper to regular Dr. Pepper. I think regular Dr. Pepper is too sweet. I also love, if you can find it, A&W does a diet cream soda, which is super good. Don't like Diet Big Red. My father-in-law used to drink nothing but Diet Big Red. I don't know if they're getting rid of everything, Julius. I know that they slowed production, or at least that's what they've said. But like even going to a restaurant, it's very difficult. Diet root beer. See, Alex, Diet root beer doesn't have the caffeine in it. Ooh, Diet Mountain Dew. No, I don't like regular Mountain Dew to begin with. Like, I don't know what it is, but like even when I was a kid seeing Mountain Dew and it looked like it should glow in the dark, I was like, nope, I'm sure that can't be good for you. So I was like, nope, I ain't touching that. I can't think of a time in my life I have ever ordered or bought or even drank Mountain Dew other than if I was with a friend and they had one and I needed a sip of something. That's when I've had Mountain Dew. Because I'm just like, nope. Yeah, and I'm trying to get back onto keto. We kind of got off with the hurricane and stuff, so now I need to get back to it. Life gets in the way. And with everything going on, one of the few joys I have, it's like I told my husband, don't take away my makeup and don't take away my food. I am a stress eater, but I also love food. Like, to me, there's like, if I am upset, there is nothing better than a big old plate of spaghetti. Love homemade spaghetti. I make an amazing homemade spaghetti sauce. But I had not found a keto noodle that gets it. You know what I mean? Like I bought some off of Amazon. I don't remember the brand, but they smelled so terrible and they tasted terrible. I was like, nope, 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 nope. Can't do these. So I keep trying to find a good low carb noodle because zoodles are okay, but they don't have the slurping factor. You know what I mean? So, trying to figure out that. See, Jincy, if it has Mountain Dew in the name, I still don't think that I would even touch a Mountain Dew. There's just something wrong with it. Even like the Baja Blast, all of them, do they not remind you of glow sticks? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, they are the color. I don't even know where, yeah. So, Mountain Dew, if it's the same color as glow in the dark vinyl, it can't be good for you. I am not a tea drinker. Don't revoke my Southern card now, but I don't like sweet tea. I've never been a tea drinker. But I think that has more to do with when I was a kid. Uh, I grew up very poor and not a good stable household. And if we had anything other than water, it was sweet tea or Kool-Aid. And I don't drink either one as an adult. Not really. Like, I will buy, like when I'm doing keto and stuff like that, I'll buy like the Kool-Aid drops and cherry. And that's about all. Like, if I'm doing Kool-Aid, it either is pink lemonade or cherry flavor. I don't like grape. I don't like fruit punch. I don't like orange. Nothing. But I'm not a fruit eater either. So that, I think that's part of the reason why, for the most part, keto is not super difficult for me, because I don't like fruit. I love vegetables though. Like, I will eat broccoli, green beans, asparagus, Brussels sprouts. I love vegetables. But as I said, I am so weird. Susan, I have the Zoodle thingy, the spiralizer attachment for my KitchenAid, and I've used it. But the problem with all of that is time. Okay. So, and I know other people are probably like me. And that is, I work, I'm here at the shop all day, every day, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And typically in the mornings before I go to work, that is the little bit of quiet time that I have, because typically the kids are still asleep. Jeremy's gone to work, where I have a few minutes, or probably about an hour, to myself, where he's gone to work and the kids aren't up yet, where I get some time. And I'm not going to be preparing meals during that time. That's when I'm sitting there loving on the dogs, trying to catch up on my friends on YouTube. Because other than that, I'm up here 10 to 6 every single day. Well, Monday through Friday. I'm here typically noon to 4 on Saturdays. Even if you don't see me out front, I'm here. Because there's so much filming and all that kind of stuff to do. There's always a million things to be done. And with Craftsmas and stuff going on, Sundays I'm filming, or like was it last Sunday? No, the Sunday before last, we did a family day to the Houston Museum of Natural History or Science. I can never remember. And I'm a member. And we go quite regularly, but I always get the museums wrong. I think it's natural history, but I feel like it should be science, because it's sciencey stuff. That made me sound so smart. See, Colleen, again, it's getting out all the things to cook. I don't want to cook. Let me tell you, and I'll say this very honestly, if I were ever a rich woman, if I were a kept lady, had me some sugar daddies, hey, that has been offered to me, by the way. But if I had that, I would have a personal chef. Because cooking is not my thing at all. I can cook great. I'm Southern. I can cook. It ain't good for you, but I can cook. Like chicken and dumplings, my kids will tell you, in my chicken and sausage gumbo, you can't get anything better anywhere else. I mean, And I make my roux and everything from scratch. Um, but I mean, again, I'm Southern. Well, the thing is, okay, so like when I make my spaghetti, it's very hard to say it's um really a recipe because typically when I'm cooking it, it's like, okay, I first off I cook it down from whole tomatoes. But it's like, okay, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of this. It's not an exact science to any of it. But yeah, I would have a chef. But I want let me tell you how picky I am. Is if I have to have it, if I have to have, not if I have to have, if I can have a chef, I want someone who can cook Southern food and make it healthy. I think we're doing a leftover night tonight, Kelly, because Nadia, what was it? Sunday night, we wanted fried chicken. We went to churches because we were all tired. It'd been a long day, and Nadia was like, well, I'll buy fried chicken. Well, she ended up buying 2 of the 8 family like meals. So we have like 32 pieces of fried chicken. So we had it Sunday night because we reheat it in the air fryer. We had it last night, and then we'll probably have it again tonight and finally finish it off because I do not throw away food. Period. That to me is like the most wasteful thing in the world. We will eat the same thing 50 times in a row if we have to make sure it's gone. Um, that's just how I am. But I mean, y'all know I'm pretty honest when it comes. Well, again, Alan, it's time. I mean, literally, if I come home and typically if we don't have leftovers or whatever, I'll lay out like chicken breast or something that I can make that's easy. Barbara, if you have a question about vinyl, ask. I will gladly answer. But this is kind of where we just chit chat about everything. Um, this is just a live chat video. And people ask about real life and everything else that goes along with it because I talk about vinyl all day, every day. But like if I lay out something, because typically I'll lay out food in the morning, like meat, so that way it'll defrost for dinner. But even baking chicken or anything like that, it takes an hour, and it takes forever. Whenever I'm not getting home till 6:30 at night, and then dinner takes 30 minutes to prepare, and then an hour to cook. You're looking at 8 o'clock for dinner. I'm tired, and my husband tries to help, but he's tired too. The kids help, but again, I can't expect them to cook everything. Jennifer, I do like sublimation. I don't use it a whole lot because in our area, it's not super popular unless it's on a shirt. And during Craftsmas, I'm trying to show y'all more than just shirts. I mean, I'll still show you shirts because that's always something easy. But yeah, I mean, and that's just real life in general, and I'm lucky in the fact of, at the point that I'm at now, I'm 37 years old. My husband's 37 years old. We have 3 kids. Nadia's 20. Yes, you did the math. We were babies. Caden's 18. Again, yes, do the math. We were babies. And then Cameron's 13. We were not babies. We were still young, but we were not babies. And especially when it's the Christmas holidays or getting like this time, whenever you're talking retail, this is retail, like this store and stuff like that. This is Christmas holiday season. Tammy, it's still on, like it's sitting in the window of the store, so it looks good. So, yeah, HTV on would last a long time. I mean, I've got it sitting around all over the place. Yeah, Julius, we talk about everything. And like if no one's asking about vinyl, I'll just tell you about my day. Typically, I don't put stuff out in the weather, just because our weather here is so rough. Because where we're at, Tammy, since we're on the coast, we get lots of hurricanes, lots of bad storms and stuff like that. And I mean, it's hard on everything wood outside. You should see the little table and chairs I have sitting outside. So I typically don't leave anything out. I mean, it will last. It'll probably last about a year or so. But typically, if it was like on a covered porch or something like that, oh yeah, you could use it years and years. My sister-in-law has one that I made her that has sat on her porch that just says welcome. And it's been out there for 2 years already. And she lives still in Texas. She just lives a couple hours away from us, but not so close to the coast. But yeah, no. Sometimes y'all are interested in my day and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. And if you don't want to be here, don't be here. If you want to be here, be here. Because like I always try to answer comments. I really do. And it's like I've told y'all before, vinyl's my job and I love it. But that's not all I want to talk about. I mean, that's why I started the second channel, because makeup is like the true love of mine, other than my husband and my children, and my puppies and my kitties and our fishies. My husband, you should, hopefully you'll get it soon, Kelly. I think most of the orders have shipped. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Like all the weekend orders, I think. So you should get it soon. Yeah, winter storms are a lot better than dealing with it. Well, I don't know. That's the thing about it, is like I've lived in all different kinds of weather. All different kinds of weather. I've lived in California. I've lived in Texas. I've lived in Oklahoma. I have lived in Florida. I have lived in Louisiana. And I have lived in Arkansas. So those are the states that I have lived in. So I've lived a little bit all over. Oh, yeah, April, I can imagine. A friend of mine lives in Fargo, North Dakota. And she posted that her husband was cleaning snow off their back porch. And I was like, it's snowing? I guess it doesn't register to me that because we don't get snow, and I just don't think of it as, getting snow when it's not winter. Jessica, I was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Pompano Beach to be exact, and we lived in Pensacola as well. Yeah, no, ice is not my friend. We don't, here in Texas, we can drive in the rain, but we cannot drive in the ice. Just so you know, ice is not our friend. We do not know how to deal with it. I mean, I'm sure up north, I'm watching a mosquito. I'm sure up north, more like north towards the Dallas area. Sorry, I got distracted. I was watching a mosquito. But yeah, no, I'm sure that they can deal with it, but we're not. Well, that's what I'm saying, Tammy. Like with hurricanes, my mother-in-law's like, well, if you move to Florida, because we've talked, that's kind of the plan. And it's what we want to do. But she was like, if you move to Florida, you still got to deal with hurricanes. And I was like, yeah, I don't mind dealing with hurricanes. It's that we've constantly gotten hit by hurricanes that bothers me. And that, because with a hurricane, you get advanced warning for the most part. You know it's coming. You know to get your butt out of town. If you don't, okay, if something happens, then that's kind of on you. Because there's all kinds of different ways to get out. There's safety for the most part. Now, Katrina was a nightmare for everybody in New Orleans, especially the people who couldn't afford to get away. That was everything. But, for the most part, to get away, what areas are safe. But, certain things happen. Yeah, it's supposed to be terrible weather here tonight and tomorrow. But it's gonna be 46 degrees, which is like unheard of. We might have to kick on the heat. Yeah, for us, that's kicking on the heat weather, because we don't You know, under 70 is cold. Very, very cold for us. So we're gonna have Thursday, Friday are supposed to be under 70 degrees for the high. Saturday is gonna be 70 degrees. So probably no cute Halloween costume for me. But we didn't really plan on anything for Halloween. I might make a shirt to go for Mean Girls, because I have all my Minnie Mouse ears. I might make a shirt that says I'm a mouse. Duh. Who knows? And if I don't know what I'm gonna do. See, Markia. Okay. Yeah, no. It's negative. I could never drive in the snow. April Lynn. It is -3. How on earth are you surviving? There's no way. I would never leave my house. There's no way. Like, I don't think it's ever hit that cold here in Texas, where I'm at. I don't think it's ever been negative anything. I'd die. Marky. Okay, perfect. Well, Celsius. Hey, Google. What is -3 Celsius to Fahrenheit?
-3 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 26.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so it's 26.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's still darn cold. That'd be like, that's colder than my freezer. Yeah, no. Yeah, see, okay, well, no. Okay, Zena, if you're from where I'm from, we're bundled up in 30-degree weather. Like, that's about as cold as it gets. And I know a lot of, like, we will be in, like, whenever it's 30, 40 degrees, or no. If it's 45 or below, I'm typically in Ugg boots, jeans with fleece leggings underneath, sweatshirt with long johns under. I mean, like, we are in some freezing cold weather gear at 45, which I know is a little excessive, but Jiminy Cricket, we can't do it. Yeah, no, ain't gonna do it. But still, April, as I said, that is way too cold. Do you get negative weather, like actual negative? Oh yeah, Jessica, it's still hot here too. I mean, like right now outside, we're fixing to have a cold front, which will only last for like 3 days. It's 81 degrees outside, and it is 5:30 in the evening. So, I mean, it ain't cold at all. And this is cloudy weather. But as I said, we're gonna have a few cold days, or cold for us. So y'all get to see me in my sweaters. -40? No. Nope, not gonna do it. I need to tell Cameron. Did you hear her?
Yes.
She lives in Canada. Cameron wants to move to Canada. It is -3 right now. It gets -40.
Well, he's ready.
Marky, I am wearing the Nomad Cosmetic Cartagena Magica. It's Spanish. It's a Colombian coastal town that's named after the couple that owns the place. It's like a little indie shop. They travel and they name palettes after it. So it's really pretty. It's like a pinky orange look. I did a video over it on my second channel if you want to see. Let me see. I bet you I can link it for y'all if you want to see it. Let me go to, again, it's only if you don't have to, if you don't want to. But that, like, I always feel like, especially with my second channel, that is everything that I love. Yeah, no, called Not For Me. There's the link to the video with using this palette. But it'll also bring you to my channel if you're interested in watching it. Again, you're more than welcome to. And I also always link it in the description box. You don't have to subscribe. That is not what I'm saying. If you like makeup or you just like watching me, that's a good place to do it. But yeah, no. I don't know. No cold for me. I will never, unless this world gets another ice age, I will never live where it's cold. Like where it's that cold, especially this time of year. So, yeah. But I told Cameron, because Cameron just said that he wants to move to Canada. He loves Canada and has forever. I told him, I was like, well, kid, especially coming from the South, it's like, you probably want to go at least vacation somewhere cold during the dead of winter for at least 2 weeks to see if you can actually deal with it. Because let's face it, people are like, oh, we'll go somewhere and we're going to vacation, Snow seems like fun. Go for a week, you can handle it for a week. Go for 2 weeks, you might be able to handle it. You got to deal with that crap for what? 2 months, 3 months? You might be ready thinking the whole thing. Just a thought. Thank you, Colleen. Yeah, no, makeup, I just love it. And that's one thing about it is like whenever I talk about makeup, because I get this kind of stuff all the time. Why do you waste money on makeup? You wear too much makeup. You would be so much prettier without makeup. Lord, let me tell you. One, I don't tell you how to live. Don't tell me how to live. Two, I'm pretty with or without makeup. I don't wear makeup for anybody but me. And it's because it is an artistic endeavor that I enjoy. I like playing with makeup. I like that, period. And I just don't get, when did our society become where they need to comment on every aspect of everybody's lives? If you like makeup, you like makeup. I don't tell you how to spend your money. Don't tell me how to spend mine. Jesus, I work hard to get what I got. That mosquito is driving me nuts. So whenever it rains, because of where we're at in the South, y'all may or may not know this, when it rains and it's just the right temperature, which right now is a great time and temperature for year for mosquitoes. It's not too hot and it's not too cold. When it rains, the mosquito eggs hatch, and then it's bad because the sprayers, like the people who drive around and spray for them, really don't ever kill the mosquitoes. So, and we got these big old mosquitoes. They're not the mosquito hawks. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, you're Southern if you know what I mean by mosquito hawk. They're the big ones. Those are the male mosquitoes. Those are the ones that bite you and suck your blood. These little guys, these little girls, say girls because they are female, because the female ones are the ones that suck your blood. I learned that in science. They're little fat dudes. They're like, these are some, like, I think these will hurt if you get bit. I don't know. It's like, I don't get it. I don't get it in the least little bit. But yeah. Your husband doesn't want to? Well, maybe make a deal with him, I'm lucky in the fact of my husband wants to move to Florida too. Like, that is our plan and has been our long-term plan since whenever he was in the military and we lived in Florida. He lived in Florida and in California when he was in the military. But Florida, Pensacola was great. But I want to live closer to Orlando. But yeah, he loves Florida just as much as I do. Yeah, Zena, mosquitoes in the South. They'll carry you away. They will carry you away. They're terrible. Terrible little bugs. Like, I can deal with most critters. And that's Southern for animals. So, literally, and I have pictures and video over it. I had an alligator under my car. I've been chased by a water moccasin. I've got scars on my leg from whenever I got bit by a brown recluse. I have bad luck when it comes to animals, period. Like, my son jokes that I'm the Disney princess, but it's true, but and then it's false because, you know, the animals in the Disney movies don't want to eat you alive, but they want to eat me. So I've had bad luck with critters, all kinds. But I can deal with snakes. I can deal with spiders. I can deal with gators. Hate mosquitoes. There's nothing that I'd like to. Tammy, I'm glad you were able to come. You'll have to make sure to be here for the next live, which will be next Tuesday again. See, Jewelry, you just need to figure out, like, something that would draw and make him want to stay. It's like I told my husband, I was like, look, there's that darn mosquito again. If we live here, then you can go and you can have, because he loves to eat at Disney World, like, we can go eat there every weekend. See? Sand gnats, are those like sand fleas? That's what we call them here. Those are terrible at the beach. Yeah, every Tuesday, unless something happens, it will always be Tuesdays live at 5. Central Standard Time because I'm in the Central. Divorce. Yeah. No, see, you just got to make it worth his while. So, anyways, yeah, it is getting close to closing time. So I guess I will end it here. But remember, we do the lives every single Tuesday. The Deco Film Soft Metallic is on sale this week. So that ends November the 1st, midnight, 25% off. Tomorrow we have another fun Craftsmas video. So don't forget to check those out. It's every single weekday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Craftsmas videos. But I guess that's it. So we shall see y'all later. Bye.